Hey, what is good with y'all? It's your boy KAG, and today we're going to be talking about the Nintendo NX and the fact that they are going to be going the way of Android and iOS. And when I say that, I mean they are becoming more open to developers, or should I say independent developers or independent publishers who are interested in making content for their devices. So, previously, Nintendo was a pretty tight grip on who could actually develop for their consoles or their handheld devices. And they used to have it separated into different sections. So you would have a section for game developers, two developers, or publishers, or something else, and you had to meet that criteria. But now what Nintendo has actually did is they've actually streamlined the service so that anyone, and I mean everybody, can actually develop for Nintendo consoles or handhelds and their console products. So what this is going to do is, like Android and iOS, it's going to open the door for a lot of independent people who want to develop for Nintendo to be able to go ahead and have access to those tools to be able to actually go ahead and make those games. So if they said they came up with an idea, or let's say even you came up with an idea and you said, I want to go ahead and I want to make this game. Well, now you actually have access to the tools that Nintendo uses for their platforms, and now you can actually develop for the Nintendo console or handheld without having any stipulations. Granted, I'm sure you have to go through a check with Nintendo, but what it's going to do is it's going to allow for thousands more apps to actually be published on Nintendo devices. So before, where you had a limited amount, because you know how Nintendo is with all these third parties, recently third parties haven't been wanting to support them. But this is going to kind of help fill in that gap, because we'll have a lot of different smaller teams or different people who are actually developing for the Nintendo platform. So let's say for the Nintendo NX could potentially have way more games than any other console device or any other handheld device that has ever existed for Nintendo. Because like Android and like iOS, it's open platform. You can all go ahead and you can apply to be able to be a creator for the actual device. And that is a big thing for Nintendo to do, because usually back in the day, Nintendo was very, very strict with who got access to tools, the actual quality of the products that you actually released on their hardware. I mean, there was a ton of stipulations. Granted, yes, there will still be stipulations, but for those who are interested in actually developing for Nintendo, it's going to be a lot easier for them. So we could potentially see thousands or maybe even millions of new games or new apps or new opinions and thoughts on, different creations coming from different developers, different programmers. I mean, it's endless, the actual ideas that could happen. But anyways, let me know what y'all think about all this. If you think this is great, be sure to go ahead and click that like button. And as always, if you're new to this channel, be sure to click that subscribe, because we talk about all things Nintendo here. And I'm out of here. Peace.